To put what some call common sense guidelines in place when it comes to transporting livestock. They've introduced a new bill called the TREAD Act.
The main goal of the Responsible and Efficient Ag Destination Act is to give livestock haulers relief from strict transportation rules and hours of service. Representative Angie Craig of Minnesota and Representative Lloyd Smucker of Pennsylvania introduced the bill last week.
Well, as I've met with a number of dairy farmers in my district, as I've met with folks with hog operations, one thing that seems to be a regulatory issue is that, these drivers are forced to stop mid-route and leave livestock and perishable commodities on trailers for those 10 consecutive hours in order to comply with hours of service requirements today. So what this bill does is addresses that, and so those haulers who come within 150 air miles of their destination.
Many in the ag industry believe this is a common sense proposal that will protect the safety of haulers and livestock.
Well, it's impractical and detrimental to animal welfare to have you pull over and wait 10 hours in order to keep going. I think about, being 60 miles from where you're going, or from a safety perspective, having a hauler, working hard to get there within that hours of service amount that exists today. And, I'd rather have us get there slowly and carefully and safely than anything else. So, to me, this is about just looking at regulations that impact family farmers and giving some common sense flexibility for haulers, given the sensitive and perishable nature of that cargo.
The TREAD Act also wouldn't be limited to a certain time of year or season.
Well, that's, again, one of the aspects of this bill. It would allow for year-round use of these exemptions instead of only during harvest and planting seasons, which, of course, aren't really applicable to livestock. I've spent the first 10 months of being a new member of Congress just learning about the various aspects of, our farming and ranching communities, and this seems to be the case where we do need to allow some flexibility, just given the way that harvest and planting seasons aren't really applicable.
The president of the National Cattlemen's Beef Association, Jennifer Houston, released a statement about the bill saying, quote, agricultural haulers and especially livestock haulers face very unique challenges that haulers in other industries don't face, and this bill recognizes that need.
That interview provided by KASM Radio. More than a dozen ag and livestock groups are supporting the passage of the TREAD Act.